Hello and welcome to I Am Geek. This is episode 247. I'm Ryan, joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Catron, and tonight we're talking video games.
Whoa.
So it's going to be fun. Well, one specific video game, and then we're going to flip it on its head.
Ooh.
'Cause that's what we do around here. Flip it on its head. Anyways, a game came out on, I guess, is it on every
It's
system?
on everything. Maybe is it on Switch? I don't know if it's on Switch or not, but it's on Steam, it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation.
They're
4, 5.
crossplay.
I believe so. Yeah. Usually with those, it is this kind of game, and then you can there's like a code you'll enter to play crossplay. So
I just pressed a button, I think. I made it to well, I guess we should tell what the game is. Multiversus.
It's pronounced multiverse.
Multiversus.
Oh, no.
It's multiverse, but it's spelled different.
Versus.
Anyways, it's a WB game, right?
yes.
Yes.
So right off the bat, question: are they going to scrap this in a week or two and say we're going to do a 10-year plan and this isn't fit into it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Did they have postponed like all the extra characters? I'm pretty sure.
I think I saw something on that. Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
there's
Some.
yeah, and there's some more characters that are coming next week. I think.
Oh.
Yeah. But there are some coming. But not some of the ones that you said, Chris. I think that I saw. I think I saw a different list than what you said.
That was yeah. We can get into that, but that's like a leaked thing suggesting like these
there
are
was a
ones that are
leak
coming. Yeah, there's a lot of leaked characters that possibly could be.
Yeah, I was wondering when I looked at some of them that you sent. I'm like, it's different. Anyways, this is the WB characters, so this is like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. And it's like a Smash Brothers game. So if you played Smash Brothers or Brawlhalla or games like that,
Yeah,
because most people know Brawlhalla, but most people don't know Smash Brothers.
Yeah, that's true.
Then it's along those lines. It's pretty much not exact copy, but similar.
yeah, it's a little bit different. It's got some differences.
Yeah. So you're gonna read the characters?
I'll read the characters. Yeah, I've got the current roster as is. So Rick from Rick and Morty, and then Morty, both of those two separate characters. They're coming soon, so they're not there yet. But I think they're coming next week on the 15th. Then LeBron James, because this kind of started off as like a Looney Tunes. I guess
he's a big character in the WB verse.
I know, coming off of that movie, the Iron Giant, which is pretty cool. They've got different levels or different classes, I guess you call them, of characters. And that particular one is, what do they call it? Like a bruiser or something. I can't think what the name was, but
Tank.
A tank, yeah, that's the word. Taz from the Looney Tunes.
The wrestler? Oh, from Looney Tunes.
Tasmanian Devil. I'm sorry,
not the wrestler. Okay.
Velma from Scooby Doo.
Very powerful.
She's a fighter.
Oh.
She's a fighter. She always loses her glasses though, so I'm not sure how well that's going to work. Arya Stark from the Game of Thrones. That one really threw me off because that was unexpected, but it makes sense when you think about like how the Smash Brothers works. How the kind of characters you have that are mixed in, you're just like, where did this character come from? It's the same kind of thing, Batman,
Of course.
Bugs Bunny, again from Looney Tunes. Finn the Human. I mean, that's from the show Adventure Time. So if you're not familiar with that, he's the one that looks like he has like a hoodie on and with ears on his head, like cat ears. But that's all I know about him. Garnet, which is a bruiser. So that's one of the classes.
Yeah, from Steven Universe.
Yeah. So that one I'm not familiar with. Harley Quinn, again from DC, Batman. Jake the dog, also from Adventure Time. Rain Dog, REINDOG.
This is the one that confuses me.
So they have some that are just for this game, and this is one of them. So this is a character that's only in the game. It's not in the show, from what I understand.
But why all the WD characters? Why do they need to?
I don't know. I don't know why they couldn't just because like you said, there's so many characters. Why not just put a real character in there instead of make one up? But it was interesting when you go through the training or the tutorial that character is there to help with the tutorial. So that I guess maybe that's why. I don't know. Who knows? Shaggy, of course, not the rapper, but the one from Scooby-Doo.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah. He has a sandwich, which I think is pretty funny. Did you all play through the tutorial yet?
Yes.
I have.
Okay. So he reaches down into the ground and pulls the sandwich out of the ground, and then he can throw it. So awesome.
And he goes Ultra Instinct.
Yeah.
The thing behind Shaggy is there was like a meme or something done where like basically if you know Dragon Ball Z, it's like Shaggy like goes like Super Saiyan, like it's like a thing. And and so that's kind of part of his shtick in this. And they even like at the beginning of one of the Mortal Kombat animated movies that recently came on HBO Max, he shows up at the beginning in the logo and like takes out Scorpion.
Yeah, there's a special move you hold down. It's on the Xbox. It's Y, and you hold it down, and he pulls his arms down, and he's got this flame around him, this blue flame. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's totally what that is, and that's pretty funny. So yeah, Shaggy's pretty cool. And then just a few more here that are current roster. On the current roster is Steven from Steven Universe is Steven Universe.
Steven.
We could go over their special moves as well. We're missing out. Superman, also from the DC Comics. Tom and Jerry. I was thinking earlier that it was just Tom and then Jerry, but it's Tom and Jerry. They work together as a combo.
Ice climbers.
Which is pretty cool. Yeah. And then Wonder Woman, which is the first character you get to unlock after the tutorial. You get Wonder Woman, and then
so how do you get the coins? How do you get the coins?
So I was reading because I was trying to figure out if this game is all about the money grab, right? Are they because it's a free game?
Mm-hmm.
So why would they make everything free, right? It's free to play, right? So there's a few different ways you can get characters. One of them being buying these coin packs or buying these tokens and being able to just unlock them at will. But apparently you can earn some of the credits through the game as you're playing it to unlock characters as well. But I can't imagine you're able to unlock every character. I think with just forgot the game, the Nintendo one that we're talking about.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brothers. Good grief. On Smash Brothers, you can unlock all of them by. I think if you buy the Ultimate, you get all of them, and then you can just play through it and get all of them. Right?
Seasons, seasons where they put out more, but those you do have to buy. You have to purchase the season. When it first came out, you can purchase like the Ultimate, and it came with like the whole first season that they're going to be putting out. So it would show up, and you still have to beat them in the game in order to get them. But then they did a second season, so it wasn't part of the first one. So it's all new characters that you have to buy.
Makes sense. There was an easy way to unlock all of those, and it made it kind of fun because you could play as all of them. And what was really cool about Smash Brothers is you also have these other characters that you can't be, but they can help you in the game, right? If you throw the Pokeball and you can get some of these other Pokemon, or get throw this other thing and get this character to come in with this huge arm that comes to the ground and knocks everybody out. So anyways, that they call it seasons as well in Multiversus. So there's season 1 starts next week, and that's when Rick and Morty will come in, or at least Morty, I believe. And I do have the list of some of the other characters that are for sure coming. Let me pull that up real quick. Had it pulled up. Here it comes. Let me scroll back. So here are some more characters that according to the leak, that are coming out. So Joker, Raven from DC, Gizmo from Gremlins, which is pretty cool. Marvin the Martian, which is awesome. They've got to do that one. Scooby-Doo, it's great. Daenerys from Game of Thrones. the Hound from Game of Thrones,
Another dog.
the Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz, which I think is pretty awesome, and Gazira from Gazira. The following characters are reportedly planned for inclusion, but are in the early stages of development: Johnny Bravo from Johnny Bravo, Fred Flintstone, which is awesome, Samarama Jack, the Powerpuff Girls. How awesome would that be? Right? The Animaniacs, Duck Dodgers and Daffy, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, which is kind of random. Here. Ben 10 from Ben 10, and then Ted Lasso.
It's so weird.
So there's who knows? I mean,
yeah. Some other ones that
you gonna kick a soccer ball? Ted Lasso.
So some other ones that you mentioned that these are like supposedly part of the leak as well would be like Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Gandalf from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Emmett from the Lego Movie.
Yeah, that'd
be fun. And Black Adam, which makes sense because they got the Black Adam movie coming on.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, those all make sense. Again, it kind of fits with how they do Smash Brothers, right? They have characters from all different kinds of things you wouldn't even expect to be in there, and it makes it super fun and attracts many people to play it, right?
Yeah.
This one kind of, at least for now, really tugs on the retro side of things, right? You've got the Looney Tunes, and some of that's from the good grief, I can't think tonight. Basketball movie, Space Jam. Thank you. The Space Jam movie, but also people, those of us that grew up watching Bugs Bunny, those of us that watched Scooby Doo and these different shows that are represented.
Yeah. Hopefully it sticks around and it's not. We got this free game, and in a few months it's like, we're just decided not to do it anymore.
I mean, the Brawlhalla game you mentioned earlier is still going. Like, they've been working on it and adding new every week or every month. They have kind of their season as well, and they I guess it's not seasons, but they feature different characters, right? Like, there was a Ninja Turtles event for a while where you could unlock Ninja Turtle like characters, and I think, I don't know if this one had SpongeBob, but they're just things like that, just silly things, and so it's a free game, but again, you've got to pay or earn a bunch of coins to be able to unlock some of those characters. So what makes this, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what makes this game unique from those games though is that it really focuses in on teamwork, and you don't have as many people on the screen, which I kind of like, because you've got these bigger size characters on the screen that are fighting, and you can really see them. Where Brawlhalla, you get really tiny if you had too many people, and as well as Smash Brothers, right? It's like, oh my gosh, I can't. My son will put as many as you can on there, and I'm like, why are you doing this? This is stupid. And he's like, it's chaos. I love it, And I was like, I don't. I'm stopping playing now. But this said, okay, let's just do 1-on-1 battles. Let's do 2-on-2 and make it teams. And there's these features where you really can use that teamwork. Like, you can, if somebody's falling, you can push a button and pull them up to keep them from falling down off the side, which is pretty cool. That was the hardest part of the tutorial for me, because I was skipping through it. I was like, I know these moves. And I got to that one. I was like, how do you do this one? And I finally figured it out. I just kept trying to finally, I don't even know how I did it this time. But I thought that was a pretty cool addition to where you're working with another player.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the little rain dog in the tutorial, he pulls you back in.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Like, they could have used Wonder Woman can just use her lasso?
Yeah, that's right.
No, we got to come up with this new character called a Rain Dog.
Dog.
I heard he's related to a Rock Dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Could be.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's a rumor mill. Yeah, but hopefully this game lasts, unlike sort of the Disney version of this game, which didn't last. Disney Infinity had this element to it. I got rid of that.
that never made sense to me. Like,
Never
why
made sense to me either.
they got rid of Disney Infinity, right? Because they had this thing going where you would buy this statue.
Yeah, they're all right here in front of
to get
me.
a new character, and nobody was complaining about this. They loved those things, right? And people would buy those. What are those? What were those called? Those weren't the amiibos, were they? Or is that that's something else? They're just the characters for that. Yeah. So you had Star Wars characters, you had Disney, Pixar characters, you had all these, and you needed them to unlock them in the game, right?
You put them on this little platform thing,
puck,
and then they would appear into the game. And they're fun. It was fun. I like it.
Yeah.
I want to sit back up so we can play some more.
They even had a set of Xboxes set up at Disney one time. We were at, what was it, Launching Bay or something?
They had them in a couple places.
Yeah. And you could go and play the game, which is crazy. That would never work post-COVID, right? But it's, it had a lot of potential. So I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Maybe it was a licensing thing.
It was somebody in charge at Disney just decided, we're not going to do that anymore. I think what happened was when they first came out, they didn't bring out enough characters for sale. So people were like, go to the store and like want to buy the characters, and they didn't have enough. So then when they brought out the Marvel one, they like bukus of them. They're like, everybody wants this. Well, they made too many, and there was just like tons of them, and they weren't selling because they made too many. So then they're like, well, we're just not gonna do it anymore. And then all the ones that I have, I paid like a couple of dollars for or something.
Yeah,
because I was like, they're getting rid of them. They're on clearance. I'm just gonna get them all because I have the game, and you can still play the game. You just can't do any of the online stuff. You can play like the
Yeah, somebody at work gave me their copy and some of the characters. We never played it, but it looked really fun, and
it's fun.
I've heard a lot about it. I just we just haven't, because it's for the 360, so it's like you have to play an older system most of the time to play it. But we have one it's set up and we can play it. So
I have it for PS4 and PS3.
Nice.
Because I got the disc for cheap.
Yeah, you could get it for like $1 there for a while. The game itself,
They have started up a newer game. It's not really like a fight versus game or whatever, but it's called Mirrorverse.
Yeah, it's also
an RPG where it's combining all their characters from different movies, but it's not a versus.
That's true.
I don't feel like they marketed that at all or well at all, because I saw the toys in the store and I'm like, what is this? There's like toys of them. I'm like, I don't understand what is this? And then I saw it was a game. I'm like, oh, I've never even heard of this game. I thought it was random Disney toys that they brought out with Sully wearing armor. I was like, huh,
yeah,
there we go. And Jack Sparrow with a skeleton arm.
Which some of that, it reminds me of like Kingdom Hearts, right? With some Disney characters and Mickey and.
Yeah. So what I thought we could do tonight, or Catron thought we could do, I think
we thought,
sure, is that since we love Disney, and we love video games, we will do a multiverse game for the Disney characters, just like they did with the WDB. What the heck is that? The WB characters. We would make our own version with Disney, and then Disney, you can just give us a call.
Yes.
Get the ball rolling. Chris said he would design everything for free. If you could just give him lifetime passes to all the cruises and the parks. You wouldn't do that?
Oh, well, if they did that.
Yeah. Lifetime for you and us and our families.
Oh, wow.
And Catron and I will be voicing all the characters.
Gosh.
Oh, boy.
Hey, I'm Donald Duck.
So I thought, for most people, they're going to be like, oh, that's easy. We'll do Mickey and we'll do Goofy. And so I thought, I don't know if you guys did it, but I was like, I'm going to pick the most obscure random characters I can think of for a video game. because I mean, who wants to hear us be like, yeah, Mickey would be great. We could have a steamboat
Paintbrush.
You can give a hug.
So we each picked 5, and I picked all random characters from the theme parks. That was what I decided to do. Because I thought you guys may not do that, but you may have.
I picked all my 5 characters are from the Disney Afternoon.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
Well, good. I think we will have some different ones then, because mine were all from specifically animated movies that maybe they were in the parks, but not specifically in the parks. So, all the way from the beginning to current. Possibly.
You have like powers for them and everything?
No, I don't. Well, some of them I did. Yeah, I could probably come up with that.
Think up like we'll converse about the character, and we'll like, okay, this is what this character. Some of them I have powers for, and some of them I don't yet. So
yeah.
All right. So who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
All right, go for it.
We can call this guy Tank. Obvious fighter.
Monterey?
Monterey Jack. No.
Goliath from Gargoyles.
Oh, Goliath.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Because he can fly, he can fight.
That's a good one.
I mean, if you want to do any like specialty things or whatever, if like you want any specialty healing, maybe he can turn to stone and he can gain a portion of his health back or something, and then crack back out of the stone, fight. Like, he's a brute. Take it down.
He could pull a Kirby, where he goes up in there and turns to stone and then drops something.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, he could pull a Kirby. Yeah, he could do that. He's definitely like was it the Meta Knight, whatever?
Yeah. Oh gosh. That's the one my son likes to play with.
I love that one. He'd be good for coming back from the brink of death with flight.
Yeah, this is true. That's a good one. That's a strong start out of the gate.
Strong start. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have to. Okay. Well, I'll go with mine then.
Okay.
So my first one is Robin Hood.
Ah, cool.
From the animated, of course. And so I like, whenever I play those kind of games, I like the ones that have the bow and arrow. So that was one of the reasons why I picked him. And so, of course, he would have his bow and arrow. And I don't know what superpowers he would have. I mean, just being able to shoot it, I guess.
Master of Disguise.
Master of Disguise, yeah. He could become somebody else. And because you do have some of those characters, right? They can mimic other characters and use their powers. So maybe. Yeah. Something like that. He could whistle or something. No, that's the rooster that whistles.
He could call in Little John to like jump, like fall on
That's
people.
True. Yeah.
Fall on people.
Squish them. Yeah.
But that would be fun. Right. I think it would be cool. Like, because one of the cool things about playing.
He could call in a runaway horse and buggy trailer thing from the King.
Yeah, it could run through. That's a good idea. Yeah. But what I was going to say is one of the things I like about these games, and specifically this the Warner Brothers one, the Multiversus, is seeing those characters on the screen, and I think and just how they're animated, and I think that would be super cool to see them animated on the screen in a game like that. So that's the main reason I picked it.
Well, my first one is, and it sort of goes back to the mimicking thing, Figment. I thought Figment would be fun.
Nice.
He could be sort of like a Kirby character where he can like in the ride, how he turns into different things and
float around.
Yeah, sort of like a Kirby / Mr. Game & Watch type character. You know, where he just does crazy stuff with imagination and
spark.
Fly, and he's got the spark.
Pick up the professor and throw him at him, whatever that guy is. Whatever he is. I don't know his name.
Yeah, the
Dreamcatcher.
Well, no, he's talking about the current ride.
Oh, that one. Oh, no, he's not.
John
This is original. This is original. This is the original Figment.
The Dreamcatcher. Yeah, he could come out.
Was that his name? I just forgot his name. It's been too long. Sure.
Yeah.
Dream. It's a dream.
Sure. Dream guy.
That's bad that I forgot that.
But and he could shoot a stinky smell out at people.
Yeah. See, you get the skunk. He turns into a skunk.
Use colors.
Yeah.
Very good.
But yeah, so he's sort of like a Kirby. He can, take on other people's powers and change into all kinds of stuff. Of course, he has a skunk that he would squirt the smell at. Deja characters.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's my first one.
Awesome.
Nice.
This is going to be a fun game so far.
Yeah. I'll play it. I guess my second choice is bouncing here and there and everywhere. Gruffy Gummy, or the Gummy Bears.
Gruffy. So why'd you choose Gruffy?
He's a fighter. He's scrappy. He's the brawn of the Gummy Bears. He'd be going out there first, I think. But I mean, he can. He'd take his gummy berry juice and just bounce all over the place, like pound you into the ground. The foot stomp on your head. That'd be nice. Maybe he can call in maybe a special move, like in Smash Brothers, where you do the big powerful move. He calls in all the gummy bears, they all just bounce on your head.
Yeah, you can throw the juice on the ground, people slip on it. I mean,
picking gummy berry, you could sprout gummy berry bushes, pick them up and slam people with them.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Catron.
All right, so my next one, I'll go with this one next, is Rapunzel from Tangled. Actually, so
thank you for saying Tangled.
Yes. Not from the original story of. But she could have different weapons, like she has a frying pan, and also her hair, of course, that could whip and grab people and spin them around or whatever, and knock them around. So
could be a big old whip. Yeah.
Like a whip, or just to tie them up or throw them or something. Maybe call in a horse,
she's falling off screen. She could whip it up there and grab hold and pull herself back up with her hair.
Yeah, that's a good. She could whip it back and forth too.
Would she call in like a special power? She calls in
Flynn,
and he like gives the smolder, and like people are like, ooh.
Or the little lizard. She's got a lot she could kind of bring in.
Oh yeah,
the horse.
Got the lizard.
Yeah.
These are all DLC characters you could buy. You could buy Flynn.
That's right. That's true. Yeah.
It's the Rapunzel pack. They'll be out in October 2024.
The hair extensions.
Disney, we got you covered. You want them to microtransactions or whatever? Wow. We got it.
That's what I said though in our text. I said I don't know why this game doesn't exist, because it would be the possibilities are endless, as it is probably with WB in some ways. But man, it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Copyright 2022.
We don't.
I am geek.
Unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. All right, for my next one. So, I tried out the new game, the Multiversus game, and we talked about the rain dog. And I'm like, what the heck? We can do better than this, rain dog. We don't have to create some weird animal out of nowhere. We could take a weird animal from the park or from Disney and put it in. So I chose the goat from Big Thunder Mountain with his dynamite. That's going to be our random animal character in this game. Is the goat. I mean, goats are big. You got Goat Simulator. You got. This is the goat from Big Thunder Mountain who has the dynamite in Disneyland, I think. And so he can throw the dynamite. He can blow you up. He can do all the things that goats do.
So interesting you mentioned the goat, because I read something today or saw a TikTok or whatever you call them, a little reel or something, and it was, have you ever done this before in Big Thunder Mountain? And I haven't tried this, but apparently if you watch the goat as you come around there, it makes it way more intense, because you're back here and you don't realize the G-forces as you come around, and it's like so much more intense. It's like, well, I'm gonna have to try.
Now, people get confused about the Disney World version. The goat is not in the same place. The thing
think
that
this was
people
the Disneyland
confuse is the Disney World version. It's not a goat on this mountain. It's like a ram or some other kind of animal. And the goat's around the corner in the town, I think. People's like, there's a goat. I'm like, that's not the goat. That's not the goat. Anyway, so like one of his powers, like when people shoot projectiles at him, he just eats them because he's a goat. He eats everything. So he can just eat the projectiles.
They bounce around a little bit. All over. He could bounce all over the screen or something.
Yeah. Spit him, and then he could spit back.
Yeah. I'm loving this. I would play as the goat. I mean, it'd be a fun character to play.
It would be a fun character. Yes.
with this box of dynamite. Okay, Chris, top that.
All right. Well, fine. I will.
There you go.
I'll top that with Launchpad McQuack.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because that's you got DuckTales and Darkwing Duck right there. But like I want his every move to be an accident.
Oh, there we go.
And a crash and end in a crash. So like he throws a punch, but he like just overcompensates and then like rolls forward at the character and slams into him. He like jumps in a little biplane and it zooms around real quick and then just slams straight to the ground and explodes.
Yes,
and
I like
things
it.
like that. Yeah. So everything he does is just an accident and it takes out the other characters.
Disney,
Slips on
you
a banana
have to
peel.
make this. Does his plane come in?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He jumps in like a little biplane and it zooms around almost like Kirby on his star and then crashes straight into the ground.
Yes.
Because of a big explosion.
I was writing down Launchpad McQuack on I'm writing down the list of all the characters, so we have them. So when Disney calls, we can be like,
these are what we said.
You're ready.
We're at this down.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, Catron.
So my next one is Maui from Moana.
Oh. Another one that transforms.
It transforms, right? That was the whole one of the things is like he could become the eagle and come and swoop down. He could become was it like a shark? He has a shark head at one point, right?
Shark.
He could be the shark, half shark, yeah. Yeah, he could pretty much transform into anything, right? That was on his back.
Yeah, big hook. He can throw a boomerang.
Yeah.
He can save people with the hook that fall off. He can pull them back up with the hook.
Yeah.
What can you say except
you're welcome.
You're welcome. I'm liking it. This is going to be a good game. I can't wait to play it.
Yeah.
Comes
something
out
for everybody.
In fall 2023.
Wow.
Yeah, soon. It's a quick turnaround.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, you ready for my next theme park?
We are ready.
Yeah.
This is going to be a trio.
Like sliders or what's going on?
It's the Hitchhiking Ghosts.
Nice.
So like, they had the Powerpuff Girls. That's a trio on the WB one. But Hitchhiking Ghosts. So they're going to do all the ghostly things. And one power I thought would be cool. Because, when you're in the ride and you go around and you see your face, there's that one ghost that can switch the heads. So he can switch the heads of the other characters, the verses, so their powers all change and get all mixed up. So if you're playing, let's say you're playing as Rapunzel, and then he comes over and he switches Rapunzel's head with Goliath's head, and it gets all messed up for a minute, before it switches back, so it throws everybody off. Of course, they have their luggage that they can, throw around. I think this would be a good fun trio. Any other powers you can think of for the Hitchhiking Ghost?
I don't know. They jump on the back of another character and just ride them around hitchhiking.
Or they take over the character. Yeah.
Possess them.
Yes, possess them. That's what I was like.
Yes.
Yes, they possess other characters.
Maybe they get super speed, and they call it the hurry back.
Oh, there.
So here's something we haven't talked about though. Like in Smash Brothers, you have these things that can happen on the screen, like the big puppy dog that goes on the screen. Yeah. Is there anything that we might add, like on in as a something like that, like would the castle appear or a tourist like taking pictures or something?
Oh, that'd be good.
Or a bubble wand. That could be a weapon.
Fireworks.
Yeah. There's all kinds of we can have Mickey ice cream bar weapons. The Havbot Ghost could come out. That's somebody who could switch a head.
Yeah.
To switch all the heads of the characters.
Yeah, the Jared Leto version. Yeah.
Did you know, speaking of this, off the subject, when the Eddie Murphy movie came out, they had it in the works that they were going to incorporate that into the ride. It was already planned out. They already made costumes. So the butlers and the maids were now are going to be real estate agents that were showing you into the mansion. Oh. They already had the costumes made, but when the movie pretty much flopped, they're like, yeah, we're cutting that. We're not doing that. So they used the costumes for other like special events and stuff that they did. Like not as real estate costumes, but they just we'll take the real estate badge off it and we'll just use it for like when we have a special event. This is what some people will wear.
That's okay.
Yeah. Anyways. All right, so Hitchhiking Ghost. All right. Next, Chris.
Okay. I'm gonna go with slightly side character, villain. I haven't played villains, so I had to go with Quacker Jack from Darkwing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wow.
I always loved Quacker Jack. He's like the Joker to Darkwing. But I mean, he can jump around on a pogo stick, slamming people. He can throw like little chattering teeth. Like he's got like Mr. Banana Brain, which he can like throw as a bomb. He's got all kinds of stuff. And yeah, if he's going off the cliff, he can throw a chattering teeth with a little spring on it, so it clamps on and springs it back up or something. Yeah.
Disney, we have thought this out. We've got it all the kinks worked out.
And the joy hand buzzer, he can do that. Shake another character's hand. And
I love it.
That's awesome.
Catron.
All right, my next one is Mulan from the animated movie.
You know what, the live action version that would look so weird. It would be like an old like the original Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah,
how they look like that. That's what it would look like.
It would look like that. No, so the animated character, we could have the dragon swooping in, and she would have a sword, of course, and maybe she rides out on a horse on one part, or something. Maybe
have a bow and arrow. She
could have a bow and arrow. That's right. She could have a bunch of different kinds of weapons.
Call an avalanche, man.
Mushu and squeeze them and like fire them out.
That's right.
Her big power could be an avalanche, like in the movie.
Yeah. Shoots one solid arrow off screen, and then nothing happens, and suddenly an avalanche comes in.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be awesome.
I love it. All right. I guess it's my turn.
It is your turn. Yes.
The Yeti from the Matterhorn. So not from Mount Everest, because he just stands
really
still and does nothing
for us.
But I've seen the Yeti from the Matterhorn. I think I like the Yeti from the Matterhorn maybe a little better than the Yeti from.
Does it move?
Oh yeah, it does all kinds of fun stuff.
Well,
that's why.
That's one reason to like it.
Yeah, Disco Yeti could be one of those things that comes on the screen.
Yeah, that's right.
Disco ball drops down.
Yes,
Disco Yeti standing there.
Yes.
Yeah, but the Yeti from the Matterhorn will be a playable character, and he's like a tank. He's strong. He can just rip people apart. Throw snowballs. He can, all kinds of stuff. He can call in a bobsled.
Right.
To run you over. But I think that would be a fun one. The Yeti from the Matterhorn. There might be two of them because there's two different tracks. You never know if it's going to be the left Yeti or the right Yeti. You never know. Yeah. He's got the red eyes, I think. Doesn't he have red eyes?
I think so.
Why not?
Yeah. Sure. He shoots laser beams out. All right, so that's my fourth. Chris, this will be your last one, Chris.
My last one. I'm going big. Going so big, I'm going small.
Oh
man.
Yeah. I'm going with the Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
In their plane.
Oh,
So
cool.
they're little like flying character, all inside the plane, and so
Tube of toothpaste or something.
and the two it was a jug. I think it was
Or
a
whatever.
jug.
Yeah, jug.
And then it had the balloon on it so it can fly around.
Yeah.
They can shoot pencils at you. They can maybe both Chip and Dale jump into like a rubber band thing and it shoots them at the character and they run all around them like causing damage, then run off.
I like it.
Zipper can fly in and like hit him in the head and stuff. Monterey Jack can throw some cheese.
Yeah.
Just flying.
So would it be like a Kirby then, if they're in the plane where it could float up, if it in the air, but then they could also jump out of it with like special moves, maybe like you were describing.
They jump out and do like special moves.
That's cool.
Could be fun.
I like it.
Very cool.
So no Darkwing Duck.
Well,
that was an obvious one. I think
it was obvious.
Oh, that is an obvious one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So the one I thought he would pick, and I guess it's another obvious one, was Stitch. But again, he didn't pick he picked the Saturday the afternoon. So
the Disney afternoon character.
Yeah. So
all right. I've got a curveball. After we finish our 5, I've got a curveball for you.
Oh. The with cheese.
With cheese. Yeah.
All right. Well, here's my last one. I went with Chernabog.
Oh.
Yeah.
The big dragon.
Oh my.
Dragon.
No, he's not a dragon.
Demon. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else.
Mountain.
My bad.
He's like, that changes everything.
Sorry. I'm thinking of something totally different. But I am thinking of Chernabog. I don't know why. Anyways. But yes. And he can call his minions in. He can do all sorts of damage.
Music.
Maybe he has a mountain that he can drop on people.
Yeah. I mean, people characterize him as a villain, but I mean, really, he just came out and just wanted a party.
He's going to come out with Disco Yeti. They're going to dance.
Yeah.
If I danced around and then he went away.
I like it. All right, ready for my last one? This is the most obscure one.
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
The
father from Carousel of Progress.
Of course.
Okay.
So hear me out. His weapons changed throughout the match by the decades of the ride. So he starts with one kind of weapon, and by the end, he's got like a laser gun. But throughout the match, he will change. His outfit will change. His weapon will change. Until the end, he's like, with his futuristic stuff.
Oven on fire.
Oh, the oven, of course. He's got the oven that he turns to 500 degrees. He calls out Uncle Orville in his bathtub, like comes out to help him. Yes, I think his name is John. He's always called Father, but I think it might be John. But I thought that would be sort of funny.
You might could even anytime he falls off and dies, he comes back and he's upgraded to the next decade.
Yes.
He gets tougher each time he comes back.
Yes. I just thought that would be so funny because it's like he could just change throughout the round. By the end, he's gonna have the VR goggles on. He's gonna be shooting lasers under the Christmas tree. All right, I got 2 other things to. You're gonna have to think off the top of your head.
Mm-hmm.
The game has been a success. Okay,
of course.
It's been out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Now we want people to spend more money.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have each of us going to have our DLC character pack that can be multiple characters, low price of $9.99. You get this character pack. Depending on inflation, it might be a little more. I don't know. I've got mine already. I thought of it. So I can go first if you want me to give you guys a second to think.
Do they need to be associated with the characters we chose?
No, this could be
how
something.
How many did you say?
It doesn't, you can, whatever. You're putting the price on it if you want to have 3, 5.
Wow.
17? I don't know.
5 is good.
Mine is the Country Bears Jamboree. It's the
So-
whole crew.
That was going to be one of mine. Was one of the Country Bears, like Tennessee Bear or something,
Yeah.
But I was like, he's picking the park, so I'm not going to take it.
Oh, yeah. So this is going to be the DLC. This is going to be the main Country Bears, all of them. You can get them all. They each do their own little thing. They have the blood on the saddle. I'm sure they'll use that as a move. We'll have the three little girl bears and their umbrellas will come down. Well, the big bear that will come down she'll be swinging on her swing the whole time, doing all her stuff from the swing. So the Country Bear Jamboree is the special edition DLC pack for gold members only.
All right.
I don't know what gold members are. We'll figure that out later.
I've got mine, Chris. If you don't have yours yet,
I can go with. I'll go with one. I'll go. It's still Disney Afternoon adjacent since it's the DLC.
Yeah.
Going with Powerline from a Goofy movie.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's got all this dance moves, Latin, and all kinds of stuff.
So your character pack, how much does your character pack cost? Is this one character?
Oh, well, it's just one. If you want me to add more, I can add more.
Oh no, it's all up to you. You just gotta give them. We want the people to get the prize so they know how to say.
Well, there's always Huey, Dewey, and Louie. It can be
there you go.
a group, in a group coming in.
There's a ghost there. Something just flew at me. What's that?
And I don't know. King Louie would be also good.
Oh, that'd be good.
The tailspin version, King Louie.
That would be.
He's
good.
mostly just sitting back drinking drinks, or making drinks. And then you can do the main character from the Mighty Ducks, the cartoon.
Oh.
Because he had like a bunch of.
What's your character pack going to be called? Because you got all kinds of characters.
Disney Afternoon Plus.
Yeah,
I like it. Hey, when you add a plus in there,
you just put a plus.
That's $19.99 right there.
Well,
that's
$20. And
$20.
Throw in a bonkers in there too. Maybe a marsupilami. Why not?
plus premium.
Yeah. This is.
So did you all hear about
the lightning lanes?
Did you hear about
lightning lane characters?
Disney Plus is there's going to be an ad version. That's the $5.99 version, and then what we have today is going to be called Disney Plus Premium.
Yeah,
and that's $14.99 or something crazy like that. It's like,
I think it's more than that.
I don't think so. I think it was either 12 or 14. I can't remember, but yeah, those 3 years are ending, right? Are we at the end of those 3 years that
we're about there?
Oh god,
we gotta start paying more for it. But you can get a discount right now on a Disney trip if you have Disney Plus.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's awesome. So anyways, here's my pack. I don't have a name for it yet. Maybe we'll think of it, but it's the dining pack or something. The dining, what do they call that? The dining package or whatever. This is all of the characters in Beauty and the Beast that are not like people or the Beast. So it's Lumiere, Cogsworth, Mrs. Potts, Chip Potts, the wardrobe, I guess.
The Be Our Guest package.
The Be Our Guest package. There you go. It's I'm gonna go with $7.99 for the Be Our Guest package.
that's good. I think that's a good price for this.
I think so too, because I don't know if anybody wants to fight with a small teacup or
immediately shatters. But one hit point.
I actually, when I was trying to come up with my list, Lumiere was on my list because I was like, that'd be pretty cool. You know, you could make him pretty big and you could throw fire and all this, right? And
I could call him the wardrobe, but it can like smash down on people's heads.
Yes.
All right, and the last thing I have, which we can do more. I don't know how much time. What time is your special level?
Level. Oh, like the map or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Gotcha.
The stage or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
The stage.
I'd probably have to go with Louis. From Tailspin.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Like a little island setting.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff to be smashed in there.
I like it.
Do you have one yet, Ryan?
Sure. I mean, I've got a bunch I can pick from. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
There's so many good ones that I have. I was thinking the Burning Town in Pirates of the Caribbean ride. That would be super cool.
That's a good one.
Or
I mean, you could go with the Country Bears Jamboree, right? You could have a swing up at the top.
Yeah.
Like that could be a part where you jump up to.
Yeah, the Hall of Presidents.
Hall of Presidents.
Presidents or something.
Hall of Presidents.
I mean, we could go crazy and do like Spaceship Earth, and it's like rotating, and you're going to all the different scenes.
Man,
in the background.
Some of those, man, are trippy on Smash Brothers. You're like, what is happening? Because it's like it's flat, and then all of a sudden you've got these holes you can fall through. And you're just like, come on.
Yeah, maybe Spaceship Earth would be a good one.
Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Planes coming in, landing.
This is gonna be the Disney Park level map or level pack.
That's oh man. Yeah. I guess I don't know. I don't know if I have a good one for mine, but I guess I'm thinking Rapunzel with the tower somehow. Use the
Oh, like the Ice Climber level. Except it'll be going up the tower.
Yeah. That'd work. Yeah.
That worked. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Thinking outside the box.
I had an honorable mention. I was going to go with Wreck-It Ralph. So that one would be a cool one if you had like Fix-It Felix level with the But Fix-It Felix could come in
like the pixelated version of like background.
The 8-bit version or something.
Yeah, the 8-bit version. Yeah. You can do it on the Treasure Planet ship.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Going through space.
Yeah.
Man, I want to play this game.
No.
Atlantis is sinking.
Yeah.
You could have the ballroom at the Haunted Mansion. I mean, so Disney, come on.
Scrooge's money bin.
Oh.
You know how much it would hurt if you jumped down in the corner. Man.
This is money they are leaving on the table, Disney.
Goofy
paycheck, Bob Paycheck, he wants all this money. This is money right here.
Vance Cope says the Astro Orbiter level and knock them off the tower.
Yes. Then you have to ride the elevator back up.
You have to wait in line to ride the elevator.
I want to play this game.
Test Track. Like how they have the F-Zero or whatever level where it's like it's not F-Zero.
F-Zero.
Yeah. And the cars are moving around. It'd be hot at one point, and then it's windy at one point, and then all of a sudden everything stops.
Disney, come on. Bob Paycheck or whatever her name is.
Paycheck.
Paycheck. He wants a paycheck. That's all he wants.
This is a show. We should have done this show with our friends over at Main Street Electrical Podcast. I think that would be fun.
We could do a part 2.
We could do a part 2.
There's so much.
Yeah, there's a lot. You could do it.
This is definitely an episode that can have a part 2.
Yeah.
I mean, even Derek Frank wants to come back on. He would love something like this too.
Yeah, there you go. Just right.
This is Disney. So right now we have our parks sort of pack. We have our Disney Afternoon pack. We've got our animated films pack. So we could do Marvel. We could do Star Wars. We could do Pixar. What else does Disney own?
I mean, you could probably even go into live action things, right? Too.
Live action.
Swiss Family Robinson.
Yeah.
See, this is okay. We'll do a part 2 episode. We'll try to get some of our friends on and do it. I've got more parks that we can more characters, more things from the park that are definitely there. And of course there's definitely more animated characters.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, this is cool. All right. On top of the monorail as it goes to the resorts. Oh, that'd be like an F-Zero one too. Yeah, the monorail.
Mm-hmm.
I love this game.
Show.
I would play this game right now.
Yes.
It makes me not want to play the WB game because I know what it could be.
That's right.
It's not that. Oh man. Okay, cool. Well, I think.
Do we have a name for this game?
Oh, name for this game.
So the Warner Brothers one is Multiversus. So and there's been games for Disney. What was the one that you mentioned, Chris? That was the
Mirrorverse.
There's Kingdom Hearts. There's Mickey, Epic Mickey. All right.
Okay, so this could be has to have a plus in it.
Of course.
Disney Fighters Plus. So generic.
What could it be?
Waltz Warriors.
So, so Disney Infinity was their other game.
Yeah. Disney Ransack, Disney Brawl. Man, I don't know. We'll have to think about it. It'll have to be the title of the episode. That's what I was thinking. I was like, if we could figure out a name, it would be a great title for the name. Well,
there's already Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, so you just put Disney in the Multiverse of Fun. It could just be called the best game in the world.
That's right. The happiest game on Earth.
Yes, the happiest game on Earth. Smash Disney.
Wonderful World of Fighters. Nice. I loved World of Fighters and King of Fighters. I guess that was the game. King of Fighters.
Wonderful World of Fighters. That's a good one, Vance. I like it.
Yeah. Disney's Wonderful World of Fighters.
Yeah. There we go. I like it. Plus.
Plus is what you get when you get the ultimate.
Yeah.
Or that's plus premium.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's somewhere they can figure out how to work in magic bands to this game.
Oh.
That's true. Hosted by Michael Eisner.
He could be a fighter.
Yes.
It's like you put in this code, it's like a glitch or something they hid in there, and then all of a sudden he pops out.
Walt's head. Walt's frozen head.
Frozen head. Yes. Oh my God.
I like it. This is happening now in a different universe, in a different multiverse. It's already happened.
Yeah.
We just got to find that exact multiverse, go there and play the game.
Bring them over here. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. Go talk to the CERN people. Maybe they can fix that for us.
Probably.
That'd be a problem.
Wouldn't it be weird if we woke up tomorrow and this game existed? People were like, "What? This game's been out for like a couple of years now. What are you talking about?" And we're just like, we're the only three people that are like,
Multiversus is not WB.
What's happening?
It never was.
Anyways, all right. Well, this has been a fun episode. I liked it.
Yes.
We're going to do this again. This is happening again with special guests because I'm interested to see maybe what
somebody comes up with.
What they come up with. I'm sure that Jen Novotny would have some kind of Grand Floridian level that we would have to play on and drink tea or something. I don't know. Anyways. All right. Well, this has been, unless you guys have anything else. No. This has been episode 247 of I'm Geek, and we'll be back with you next week with something new, something fun, and of course, something geeky.
Bye.
Plus.